Hey guys, Marvel Mania here with another video. This time I'm going to show you my Consolized MVS unit. We have it here up and running with some Metal Slug X action here. You can see it works perfectly, even on a new TV. Looks pretty cool. I'm gonna show a little bit more. Here you go. I have the sound turned off because I wanted to talk a bit, but as you can see it looks pretty amazing. Oh yeah. Okay, back to the unit. Like you can see, you have the unit here. There are two new style Neo Geo controllers hooked up to it. And in case you're wondering, the silver box with the wires coming out, that is the power unit. Looks not very safe, but I've been using this sucker for more than 10 years, as you can see it before you, and it has never failed me. I never got electrocuted, but I'm a bit more careful when I turn the system on. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break here. Gonna show some Metal Slug gameplay, and after the break I'll show you the unit in detail, and I'm gonna compare it to a regular MVS, which I've also owned. Shock. Okay, so let's take the controller, and I'm gonna play this one-handed, mind you. And let's get a little gameplay going on here. Skip that. And I'm back, yes, with two MVS units. So to my right you have the Consolized MVS, and to my left you have the regular one. So in comparison, let's go through the basics a little bit. This here is the JAMA connector. This is where you hook up the arcade unit to your arcade PCB. So all the power, the controls, the coin operators, all that good stuff goes through here. And when it's consolized, like in this little hack job here, you see the guy who did this soldered all the cables for the power and the TV out and the control ports all to the JAMA connector, and put some little black tape over it to protect it, basically. Also, what's significant about both systems is that I've changed the BIOS chip in both versions. You have the BIOS chip usually has some informations on there, like is it the arcade or the console version, or what region is this system from. So if it's Japanese, European or American, it's all on this chip. And the Universe BIOS, what it does, it makes you you can choose what region you're having here. You can choose if it's the home console or the arcade version. It even has some cheats enabled and the jukebox, so it's pretty cool to have. Here we have version 2.3, and here we have 3.0. Also, so like I said before, everything is soldered on to the JAMA connector. So if you plan on buying a consolized version, be aware that you can only hook this up to a TV, but not to an arcade machine. If you want to, so you will have to go with an unconsolized one. However, you can still hook an unconsolized MVS up to your TV using a Supergun like this one here. So, little turnaround. This Supergun here has a JAMA connector, so you can put it on there. Just shove it in and it will work. It has a power in, a SCART output, some little RGB controls, on-off switch, two controller ports. Like with the consolized one, this will work with old and new style Neo Geo controllers. And the power unit looks like this. It's a little cleaner and safer than with my consolized version. And also, this Supergun will work on every arcade game that uses JAMA, which is like 90% of arcade games. And German Game Room, who wanted to see the consolized version and said he wants to put it to put the MVS into an arcade cabinet eventually. Actually, I would go for the Supergun and the MVS if I were you. Just because you can use this to test out some PCBs if you find them anywhere. You can still hook it up to a TV and you have the option. You basically have the option what you're gonna use. With the consolized one, you pretty much have to hook it up to a TV. So I would think about it if I were you, which one you want to get. I will go into my MVS collection in a later video. To be totally humble, it's not that big. It's maybe like, I don't know, 15, 20 games, I guess. But still, I think you want to see that, maybe. Also, if you have any questions, comments, you want to tell me how much and how bad my English sucks, please feel free to put a comment in there. Please subscribe, rate, and thank you for watching.